All right, guys. So I'm gonna do a trade. Let's do a trade replay together. This one was these are for opening range breakdown and a shortest squeeze. Let's go to January 30th. So we go to the this is a gappers watch list that we have every morning. We can find the stocks in play. So on January 30th by 9 o'clock, this is the watch list that we have, and yeah, so I mean, we go through the watch list every morning, and just find the stocks in play every day. If you want to see in the past, you can go to the YouTube channel. The pre-market show that Norman and Carlos are doing are here, so you can actually go and find the levels and news and everything. But we want to talk about PayPal. So PayPal was gapping down 2.7% in the pre-market by 9 o'clock on January 30th. So I want to actually go through the PayPal as one of the stocks in play. Let's go through the daily chart first on PayPal. So again, when you look at the daily chart on PayPal, so let me actually remove that one as well. Come on. So yeah, so on the daily chart, again, as you see in December, stock is just keep moving higher, like everything else in the market was going up. And on 29th, after the market close, stock gapped down 2. And it was trading at around, so again, I'm bringing it here. Stock was in the pre-market was trading around 113. So stock was trading around here in the pre-market. So again, this is 29th, and the next day when you saw in the pre-market, it's around 219. And what you want to do is you want to find the level. So obviously the previous day close is this one, is this candlestick. So around previous day close around 116.66. And now you want to find the levels. Again, this is the last trading day. We don't have the daily chart for the next day. I don't want to see that because it's just kind of a cheating. But if you want to find the level, so obviously this is a level at 112.31. Yesterday low is this one, 115, and then 2 days ago low is this one. So we usually mark these levels. And yeah, so we mark these levels. This is yesterday low, which again, we're talking about January 30th. It's 29, 2 days ago low, 2 days ago high, and yesterday high. So these levels that we have. Any other level that we have, so we have this moving average, that 110, and maybe this level is, this bounce potentially, but these are pretty much the only thing that I can see right now on a daily chart. Again, so you did your analysis on the pre-market, and you have 116.66, which is the previous day close, yesterday high, yesterday low, 2 days ago low, 2 days ago high, and this is an extreme level, so you should definitely mark it. Although it's 3 days ago, on 27th, but this because it's a very, very important level. You want. So right now the stock is being traded at 113 in the pre-market, so there is a really good level to the upside and to the downside to trade it. And let's replay and see how it actually goes. So again, if you want to do that, you have to first switch your quote mode from normal to replay. Again, this is a feature that Das Trader Pro has added. So that data stream mode, you click on that, you come here, you are in a replay, so you click on the apply, so you're right now in the quote mode. So you can change to the normal and ask you, do you want to change it, and say, at this stage we just want to stay on the replay. And then you type in the ticker, PayPal, you go into the date, we want to go into 30th. 30th. You press the download, so you download the data, and yeah, you can essentially start playing. And so it starts from 4 o'clock in the morning, and again, you don't see a lot of activity here by 4 o'clock in the morning. I mentioned that many times. So if you increase the speed, you actually see more and more activity. So this so again, this is a daily chart that you have. Again, I don't want to go see the date, and this is a bug. I think this is something that they have to fix it, because if they show the daily chart, so it kind of see, you kind of know what's going to happen. So that's a little bit of a bug in it. See, it just starts happening. But anyways, if you don't want to look into that, and we already have this level, so in these marks, this level, so let's not look into that. So because I don't want us to know what's going to happen for the day. So we just want to go more, go a little bit faster toward 9:30. So just see the price action. Yeah, again, so we're just coming near 8:30. Again, the stock is getting activity. And yeah, so again, You remember that the stock has gapped down PayPal by 909.15. The stock is at $113. We already found those levels on the daily chart. No. Yeah. So increase, reduce the spin. Again, we have these levels on the daily chart. Again, these are the levels on the daily chart. I wish there was a way that this doesn't jump in, it just stays here. But this seems that automatically just moves. I mean, if you could stop it somehow that it doesn't move, that would have been nice. Oh, actually, is it this one? I don't know. Yeah, this just keeps moving. That would have been nice if it doesn't move. Anyways, so now you're getting ready for that. Again, the stock has gapped down. You remember 2.5%, and 10 minutes to the open. We can go a little bit faster to see what do we got. Not a bad price action. I mean, we have clear levels, and again, we have this good range to trade. So few minutes to the open. I'm just getting ready. So obviously now that the stock is gapped down, it means it's weak, so I'm just coming into the normal speed. There is a level that we have, this 112.31, which actually I put it here. It's because of this level. That's a very obvious level. So 112.31, and the 1 minute chart, let's see what it do. Yeah, we have everything here. So yeah, so 1 minute to the open. So again, you watch the price action. It's not a great pre-market activity, but I just put it on my watch list to see how it goes. Yeah, 10 seconds, 50 seconds to the open. Again, you analyze the price action. $30 seconds. Again, my plan is now we are below the VWAP. So my observation and my understanding is we lost the VWAP, both on a 5 minute chart and 1 minute chart. And now I'm kind of looking for a potential open range breakdown. Again, the stock is gapped down. It's weak. Daily chart is interesting with this 112.31 level. It's potentially break of this level, and then we can go all the way up to this moving average. So there is a really good daily area here. So I'm kind of short bias already in the pre-market. So I want to see what happens. 10 seconds to the open. So yeah, again, it's holding below the VWAP. A short entry below the VWAP possibly could be a good risk to reward. I mean, essentially what we're looking at for a good risk to reward. Again, we don't have the level 2, unfortunately, so level 2 is gonna come. So stock is opening some stuff. Again, now it kind of opened strong. I'm waiting usually for 1 minute, but it opened kind of strong. So I'm wondering at this stage, I want to wait and see if he can actually crack the VWAP or not. I want to see what it does. If it can go above the VWAP and closes above the VWAP, so definitely it's not a short anymore. But it seems that the volume is coming. Let's see what it does. Again, opened strong. So that's the first observation, that really didn't sell off. So try to go up above the VWAP. Couldn't really go above the VWAP. Again, I'm a little bit short bias on that because the stock has gapped down. It's below the VWAP, and the daily chart is just amazing for a drop toward this moving average. So let's see what it does in the first minute. I usually wait for the first minute. There's a lot of people who don't. Again, my style is this one. So this one almost closes a doji. I want to go short now. I want to go short for a break. Let's see what it does. I mean, my stop loss is now at break above the. Now this is a bad sign for me. I mean, that was a bad sign. I was expecting it to drop below this. And really, that was a bad sign. I mean, now I was expecting for a 1 minute open range break down, but yeah, that doesn't really look like a open. It just popped up. Although I was ready for a break, but it just, I just didn't like this. I don't like this right now. Really, I don't like this. And now it came back and see what it does, if it can crack it or not. It did go down a little bit, so that's good. So usually in these situations, you want the move happens to you fast, especially in the first 5 minutes. It's really, again, it just came back up. I really don't like the price action right now because I was expecting a big drop toward the 112 and go down. So yeah, I mean, I don't like the price action. I'm just getting out of it. I really don't like the price action. At first it popped up and now it couldn't really break the low. So I mean, this is the time to get out. I mean, even if you're not out, just again, I don't want to get it squeezed. So You know, again, this, yeah, I just didn't like the price action, because you expect in these kind of things, if 1 minute opening range breakdowns usually should happen fast. You know, it did go down, but bought back up and, you know, tried to go above the VWAP. Again, it's you want this move happen to you really fast. These are momentum trades. It's really not time to. So let's see what it does. Now definitely it's just squeezing up above the VWAP. Yeah, if it squeezes above the VWAP, you know, now punch through all of these moving averages. Look at that. Yeah, punch through all of these moving averages. Now everyone who wears short below the VWAP is kind of now squeezed. Yeah, this is definitely a shorter squeeze. This is definitely a shorter squeeze. And everyone who was short below the VWAP are now getting a squeeze. Now this actually could be a buy entry, you know, or if it drops a little bit more here in that range, you can actually buy. Anywhere around here could be a potential buy. I mean, you can definitely add into that, because now it seems that really is, you know, punch through all of these moving averages and VWAP, and see just in one move all of the moving averages and everything kind of popped up, and could be a potential up. I mean, this is what's the entry signal entry? This is a shortest squeeze candlestick. Whoever were short here for 2 minutes, which probably a lot of good traders are where they're short ready for this drop to this moving average, they got a squeezed and I went long. So in these situations, what I would do is either I wait for the drop here. Any area here could be a buy opportunity. If it drops a little bit here, it could be a buy opportunity. A stop loss would be below the VWAP. Or you can just go, you know, a smaller share size if you want to chase it a little bit. It's a little bit tricky if you, you know, chase it right now. But again, this area above the VWAP, you know, up to half of this, up to half of the candlestick, any area around here, up to half of this candlestick is a really good, it's a pullback to buy. What about the reward? So high of the pre-markets, you know, in terms of levels on the daily chart, you know, we discussed that the 2 days ago low is at 114.69. So this 114.69, which is a 2 days ago low. Again, this is a little bit tricky to solve because we already see that, and I asked us to fix this. So 140.69 can be a potential target. So we're just, this is a really good move. My average is 113.64. Yeah, that would be interesting. So now it's still in a 5 minute, first 5 minute. Possibly can be a really good opening range, 5 minute opening range breakup as well. I mean, that's a possibility. I should have sold some here in this big move. Yeah, that was a really good move. I should have sold some. Yeah, now it's a 5 minute opening range breakup. So again, the first 5 minute candlestick closes. Now it's looks like a really nice 5 minute opening range breakup. This 140.69 is a level, again, 2 days ago low. Again, ignore this candlestick. This is a candlestick that you don't want to watch. So this is 2 days ago though, and then yesterday low is 115.19, and then the previous day closes at 116.66. So the previous day close here is correct. So let's see if it actually hits the 114.69 or not. Again, level 2 would be also a you know, good level 2 would be a place to actually watch it if there is any signal. Usually in these situations you see a big asks here. Again, this is an example of a stock that was gapping down but opened very strong, punched through everything. So let's see if we can actually get into that. So definitely worth to sell some. Now, I mean, in terms of risk to reward, I mean, again, your risk here, you're reaching into almost 1-to-1, maybe a little bit more than 1-to-1. So it's not a bad idea to scale out a little bit for that. The next level that we have is, let's see what's the next level that we have. Do we have any level? Yeah, so the next level on a day, oh, not here, on a daily chart, again, I have, you know, they have to really fix this issue. This daily chart shouldn't be here because you just see the, I think they're fixing it in the next release. But that, so now we're here, so we kind of yeah, we kind of hit this one. The next level is 115.19, which is the yesterday low, and then the next level is the previous day close around here. So we didn't go down, so now we're going up. There you go. So it popped up. So I'm just selling a little bit more. Yeah, let's see, 115.20 could be a potential entry. Sorry, potential exit. You know, I don't really see any weakness yet. So any drop is just being bought back up. Turned out to be a really nice opening range break up. Everything seems really interesting. Oh, there you go. So now we're popping higher. Yeah, unfortunately, this daily chart has an issue right now. Yeah, so I'm, you know, getting a little bit out more here. It's not bad. I mean, the 115.20 is definitely a level. Oh, there you go. So now we're getting there, maybe 10% more out here. So now my stop loss is at the break-even point. So my stop loss is at break-even point. I'm not gonna let the stock is really going into direction. So the next level that we have again on the daily chart. So we had the 2 days ago low, 2 days ago high. Again, let me zoom in a little bit here. So yeah, yesterday low. No, sorry, 2 days ago low. 2 days ago, yesterday low, and the next really level that we have is this 116.66 previous day close. And there's also a moving average here. So this moving average is also a potential level at 116. That I forgot to mark actually. So this, yeah, this if I can put this 116-ish, there's a moving average here that can be a potential level. Again, that's a problem, that this is a candlestick of that day. You know, do you see this kind of shows it twice, so that they shouldn't be show twice. I did reach out to Dustin to fix it for us. So you know, you don't want to see the result. It's like a game that you know the answer. So I'm just so I'm just getting out a little bit more. I mean, now it's a very decent, really, it's a very, very decent risk to reward. You're already in the 116.10-ish is the next level, which is again this moving average on a daily chart. And then after that, we have this 116.66, which is the previous day close. Let me just take a screenshot on that so I can send it to Das. Again, it's not a bad idea to just, and you can also put the orders too. So if you just go to, you can actually put the order too. I mean, for, oh, there it goes, that pops up. Let me sell a little bit more. I mean, every time you can do it 10%, and there's a hotkey that, you know, the position that you have times 10%. So you can actually get that. Now the 116.11, again, as I mentioned, this is a moving average that you see here. We are reaching out to this moving average. Actually, yeah, if ignore this one, this is the moving average that you're seeing. It's just around 116.05 or something. So I mean, could be a potential. Yeah, very beautiful. Again, I'm just getting out more on that. There you go, beautiful. I'm just getting out a little bit more than that. How much shares left? Nice, 100 shares. And then this is 116.66. This is the previous day close. You know, that is a very, very, so essentially we are doing a red to green move, really. I mean, we were red, and this is a previous day close, you know, 116. So we are doing a red to green move. Essentially, we are doing a red to green move, but you should definitely start scaling out. Again, a lot of people might say, oh, these are over trading and too many dots, but in reality, it's really not, because you know, you pay per share. You know, if I pay 10% right now, 8 shares, it just cost me 30 cents or less than that. So you don't have to really worry about, and this is a really good move. You don't have to worry about the commissions. Yeah, so it's also very important to, you know, definitely, guys, you play it on a normal speed. Again, don't let this become a video game for you guys. Otherwise, you really don't learn anything, because the understanding the order flow, the time and sales, and the price movement is really, really important. Ticking up, ticking down is really, really important. So again, turned out to be a really nice opening range breakdown. You could get an entry here for an opening range breakdown. So if you were not, you didn't want to trade in the first 5 minutes. The risk management on this opening range breakdown was also important. Again, very, very important not to get a squeeze. Usually you really want these moves happen really fast for you. If it doesn't, then you want to get out. And that's what makes trading in the first 5 minutes very difficult. You have to be really fast in terms of your risk management. And now it's a huge drop at 116.03. My stop loss is at now at break even, so I'm just wondering what's going to happen. So what I can do in this case, again, for the sake of video, I can just increase the speed and see what happens. So I'll just let's see it a little bit faster and see what's going to happen. Again, I'm running it for 32 times faster. Now we're really getting in the near the late morning. I just want to see what it does. It seems that it did didn't reach out to VWAP, did a consolidation, it comes back up. So I might hold a little bit of shares left and see what it does. Again, my stop loss right now is at break-even point. I don't want to go negative, so I'm just holding it around here. That's my stop loss. It's dropping. See what it does. Again, that was a big. So it's holding the VWAP somehow. Again, options trader might actually find really good options trading here. It's consolidation. You can buy a call option with a small risk. See what it does. And again, my stop loss right now is at break-even point. Again, I'm out of most of my position. So this faster speeds just for saving a time. You can just a little bit more, even a little bit faster. See what it does. Looks like you want to lose the VWAP. Well, I did lose the VWAP. That's not good. Oh, there you go. So it's almost coming to my break-even point. There you go. So now see, we are in my break-even point, and it's time to get out really. Yeah, see, I mean, one way of seeing that your break-even point is when your unrealized P&L becomes. So it almost came and hit my break-even points, and probably it easily lost the VWAP. So you can easily see that it's lost the VWAP. But it's interesting that I just want to see what happens during the day. I probably got out here at the break-even point because I almost hit the VWAP. But if you're patient and you don't have a lot of shares left, I mean. I'm just running it faster to see what happens during the day. Right now it's in the afternoon. It came back up and reclaimed the VWAP. Now it's actually, if I were not getting a stopped out, I would have definitely hold it, because now that it really came and reclaimed the VWAP, it means that the stock is just came and tried to test the high of the day, couldn't, failed, and came back up. I don't want to go short here now anymore. Again, this is not the stock that I want to trust it for a short back to VWAP, because already squeezed back up. Again, this understanding is very important. Already squeezed back above the VWAP. I don't want to take it short here, because if it was really weak, you would have then stayed below the. Oh, there you go. So now it's popping higher. Try to break the high of the day. And again, the previous day closes at this 116.66. So you have the 116.66 here as the high of the day, as the previous day close. So this is a red to green move. Try to go twice and rejected every time. So now we're in the afternoon. I mean, definitely I'm not going to trade like this. I'm not going to stay behind my station. But if you had a stop loss order or something, you could wait a range order either. Oh, there you go. So see, do you see the huge rejection, guys? I just want to, do you see this huge rejection? As soon as it hit the previous day close, huge rejection. And then actually went up. See, you can actually go out more. It did eventually turn out to be, oh, there you go. So you can actually more. If you're still in there, you can actually more. Oh, it went red to green. See how the stock is from minus 3-4%, and now it's actually green. So it shows that how market is really. The next level is at 117.17, which is a 2 days ago high. Again, we want to see. Again, how we actually got these order levels. Let me actually see that. So again, this is a day that we want to trade. So the DAS really shouldn't have these 30 days, because now you kind of know what's going to happen. But these are the levels that we get. 2 days ago high, 2 days ago low, yesterday high, and the previous day close, which you already have it here, which would be this candlestick. These are the levels that we have, and this level, which obviously is a very big level, and the moving average down here. So again, this is how we, and this is also a moving average here that we found. So these are the level that I found, and 117.20 would be interesting to see. Again, now we're half an hour to the close. I mean, obviously this is just a practice, but definitely I would be out by that time. So you can just sell completely out. But I think it's gonna probably stay strong all the way to the close. So yeah, I wonder for the last 20 minutes or so, if we go a little bit faster. Oh, there you go. Actually goes all the way up to this 117.20. These levels are really magic. Oh, there you go. Yeah, see that right at the close. So yeah, the market closed right at the, at the 2 days ago high. So that's a 2 days ago. Yeah, so that's I think that's a bug in dust that it shows when you replay it, it shows the same day candlestick too. So you kind of knew that a stock is going to be up. So, but overall, this is a stock that actually I traded. So if you go to my watch list on January 13, I mean, this is a trade that I did. I didn't know the result by that, so I went short and I got stopped out quickly at the break-even point, and then after this squeeze I went long all the way up here, and then I think the last piece I got out somewhere around here. Yeah, so, or maybe I got out completely out of here. So I did take that trade, so if you can watch my recap, I did take that. I didn't wait for the previous day close. So again, this is the previous day close at 1166. I really didn't wait for that. Today I just did for the sake of showing it, because again, I knew the results, so I mean it's not really worth. But we all asked us to fix this. You really shouldn't see this candlestick when you do the replay. You shouldn't really see this candlestick. I'm actually going to send them an email. But that was an interesting trade. Especially I wanted to show you how actually you have to manage your risk in the previous in the first few minutes. So that was a really good. I mean, it was a good opening range breakdown. I mean, there was nothing wrong trading it, but you have to manage your risk, so don't get a squeeze like that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you really like this video, please share or like or comment on that, so we just get excited and to create more of this for you. Have a good day, and yeah, talk to you soon, guys.